Today we will take up the next topic, which is divergence. So we saw in the previous class a result which is charge enclosed. We saw a result. So charge enclosed in volume delta V equals dou dx by dou x, y by dou y, dou dz by dou z into volume delta V. Correct? So this was the previous result. So continuing further, what I will do is I will take this part only. So dou dx by dou x plus dou dy by dou y plus dou dz by dou z. So this is equal to what? Charge enclosed divided by volume delta V. Correct? So this is equal to what? Charge enclosed is nothing but by Gauss law dou ds by integral t dot ds by volume delta V. Correct? So this is by Gauss law. So charge enclosed equals this one. So what can I say? So dou dx by dou x plus dou dy by dou y plus dou dz by dou z equals d dot ds by delta v. Now, for simplicity, we will write the extreme case with limit delta v tends to 0. Correct? So this particular quantity is called as divergence of the vector d. So this particular RHS, what you can see. So this quantity is called as divergence. So therefore, divergence of d equals integral d dot ds divided by delta v. So this is the traditional definition of divergence. Okay. So we will not write divergence every time. We will write divergence of d. So this is equivalent to this. So this equals limit delta v tends to 0 integral d dot ds by delta v with limits. So this is the definition for divergence, the mathematical one. Now this is mathematically true, but there is a problem. So it's not practical. So it's not practical at all. So what we do, we will not take this definition. Rather, we will take the equivalent one, which is this one. See, we have equated some quantity LHS to a quantity RHS. We call this as divergence of this vector t. Because this is not practical enough, we will take the equivalent one, which is this. So therefore, dou dx by dou x, dou dy by dou y plus dou dz by dou z, which is nothing but divergence of. So this is an important equation to remember. Though this is theoretically true, for practice you have to take a simplified one and an equivalent one, which is dou dx by dou x plus dou dy by dou y plus dou dz by dou z. Okay. Now, proceeding further, before we go to the problem and divergence in different coordinates, we have an interesting result. See, we saw dou dx by dou x plus dou dy by dou y plus dou dz by dou z equals what? Charge enclosed by volume delta V. So if I put the limit volume delta V equal to tends to 0, this becomes what? Limit delta V tends to 0, charge total charge divided by delta V. Means a very small volume delta V. Now this is it familiar? Have you seen this somewhere? Yes. So this is nothing but rho V. So which is volume charge density. Okay. So therefore, dou dx by dou x plus dou dy by dou y plus dou dz by dou z equals rho V. Very, very important equation. Right. So what we did, just a small recap in 1 minute. So total charge enclosed is this much into volume charge, volume taken. We took this on the left side and we had this particular quantity. So charge enclosed is given by integral d dot ds by Gauss law by delta V. We put a limit there for mathematical correctness because delta V can't be arbitrary, it has to be very small. So we call this term as divergence. So because this is not practical, we will take this one. Now, what is the use of taking divergence? We know that if we take divergence of a vector, or in this case, divergence of flux density d, then we can find out the total volume charge within within that particular volume delta V. Okay, so in other words, if you know flux density dx dy dz, or rather the flux density d, you know only flux density d, which is dx ax plus dy ay plus dz dz, we can find out the total volume charge present within that volume, specified small volume. Okay, very interesting, right? If you just find out divergence, you will know what is rho v. So hence this is a very, very important term. So this very, very important equation. Now we saw divergence in rectangular coordinate system. So divergence in cylindrical coordinate. So divergence of D is nothing but 1 by rho dou by dou rho rho into d rho plus 1 by rho dou d phi by dou phi plus dou dz by dou z. So similarly, divergence in spherical coordinate. So divergence of D bit lengthy. Uh, Divergence of D equals 1 by r square dou by dou r square into dr plus 1 by r sin theta dou by dou theta of sin theta d theta plus 1 by r sin theta dou d phi by dou phi. So this is the divergence in rectangular, cylindrical and spherical. So you have to remember these three divergence formula. Okay. We'll take up an example. Uh, Find divergence of D if D equals e raised to minus x sin y ax minus e raised to minus x cos y ay plus 2z az. So if D is given like this, find out the divergence of D. So divergence of D is what? So dou by dou dx by dou x, dou dy by dou y plus dou dz by dou z. So what is dx? This fellow. So dou by dou x of e raised to minus x sin y plus dou by dou y. What is dy? This one. Minus e raised to minus x cos y plus dou by dou z of what is dz of this one. So 2z. So this is equal to what? Minus e raised to minus x sin y. Then uh, this is plus e raised to minus x sin y plus 2. So these two get cancelled. So divergence of D is equal to okay. So what is the unit here? So we know that divergence of D equals rho V. Is it not? So this is a coulomb per meter cube. Okay. So you can find out, take up numericals further in the same way for different coordinate systems. Next, Maxwell's first equation. So what is Maxwell's first equation? So we have already done this right now. We will formally do it. So we know that divergence of D equals D dot ds by delta V. So this same as dou dx by dou x plus dou dy by dou y plus dou dz by dou z. We saw this is equal to rho v. So therefore, divergence of D equals rho v. So this was the corollary for our previous derivation. So this was a corollary, right? So this was an extra extension that we got. We named this extension, the corollary, as Maxwell's first equation. So this is nothing but Maxwell's first equation. Very important. Okay, so Maxwell has given 4 equations in total for electromagnetics. The first equation is this one. It's a very important equation of electrostatics. So 2 equations for electrostatics and 2 equations for magnetostatics and dynamics, of course. So this equation which we had written as corollary for previous one, previous derivation, we call it as Maxwell's first equation, which is if you find out divergence of quantity here in specifically speaking flux density, if you know the divergence of the flux density given, you can know what is the volume charge density in that space. Interesting, very interesting for me. Okay. Take up one problem on Maxwell's first equation. So determine an expression for volume charge density associated with D given as 4xy by z ax plus 2x square by z ay minus 2x square y by z square is. So you have to find out rho v. So rho v is what? Given flux density. So answer is, we know that divergence of D nothing but rho v, which is defined as Maxwell's first equation. So therefore, what coordinate system are we dealing with? Rectangular. So this becomes nothing but dou by dou x of dx means this one. So 4xy by z plus dou by dou y of dy means this. So x square by z plus dou by dou z of dz means minus 2x square y by z square. So this is nothing but volume charge density rho v. So how do we solve? To solve this, we get the divergence of D equals rho v equals 4y by z cube x square plus x. So just verify this by take partial differentials here. Okay. So next topic is again an interesting topic, the vector operator del. Vector operator del. Okay, so some call it as nabla, I will call it as the vector operator del. Now, every time we cannot write divergence of D. So this becomes redundant. Redundant in the sense not useless, but it's very difficult to write divergence div every time, and we cannot specify any operations on D other than divergence. Hence we introduce an operator called as del. So del operator is nothing but dou by dou x ax plus dou by dou y of ay plus dou by dou z of az. So this is called the vector operator del. Okay, so remember the vector del nothing but dou by dou x of ax plus dou by dou y of ay plus dou by dou z of az. Okay, now knowing this, what happens to del dot d if I take dot product between the vector operator del, which is defined here in this box here, with flux density d? What are you going to get? So we shall see what are we going to get. So dou by dou x of ax plus dou by dou y ay plus dou by dou z az dot, what is d here? Dx ax plus dy ay plus dz az. Correct. So this becomes what? So ax dot ax is 1. So dou by dou x of dx correct. So this dot this. So ax dot ax is 1. So what remains? So dou by dou x of dx plus dou dy by dou y plus dou dz by dou z. Is it not? You can verify. So this dot this means this part, this portion and this portion. So just take it. So what do you get? Yes, dou dx by dou x plus dou dy by dou y plus dou dz by dou z. So what is this? So this is nothing but divergence of D. So therefore, del dot D, vector operator del dot D, nothing but divergence of. So vector operator del, if I apply a dot product of that with respect to flux density D, I get what I get is divergence of D. So every time we will not write a vector operator del, we will just write divergence. So del dot D. So it is understood that this is a vector. So del dot D equals divergence. So just by practice, we will not write every time vector like this on the operator. So this is a very important step. Vector operator del dot D plus density D is nothing but divergence. So how does the Maxwell's first equation change? What about Maxwell's first equation? So divergence of D nothing but rho V. So now it becomes del dot D equals rho V. Very, very important equation. So this notation and equation is very, very important. Divergence of D is nothing but del dot D, which is equal to rho V. So today we shall conclude with what? So divergence of D equals nothing but dou dx by dou x plus dou dy by dou y plus dou dz by dou z. Next, divergence of D is nothing but rho V, and this is nothing but Maxwell's first equation. So this becomes vector operator del. So we saw vector operator del dou dx by dou by dou x, okay, x plus dou by dou y, ay plus dou by dou z, az. And finally, we saw that del dot D is nothing but divergence of D is equal to AD. So this is the summary for today's class. The summary of today's class. Okay. So in the next class, we'll take divergence theorem. So there's something called as divergence theorem, just like Gauss law. We have divergence theorem, and we'll solve a problem with respect to that, an important problem in the next class. So for today, the theory is enough. We'll stop here.